Well, we were doing the project on social media sentiment analysis, and basic EDA we have performed. The dataset available to us comprises of text, sentiment, timestamp, user platform, hashtags, retweets, and your year, month, day, hour, country, likes. Such a data we are available with. Okay. Then I did performed some feature engineering creating day, month, and year from the timestamp after converting the timestamp into date time. And then I performed strip for these features so that the your white spaces will be removed, and then duplicates I found and removed the duplicates. Then the null values I checked don't have any null values. Okay, so certainly basic analysis I performed with some plots. Okay, trend analytics we have done for this data, like for every platform. First we did in general. Okay, first we did in general, that means top 10 sentiment we checked, top country also we checked, top 10 country. Okay, then top 10 hashtags we checked. Fine. Then accordingly your retweets also with the hashtags. Okay, that is the maximum retweets with hashtags also we checked. Platforms with the number of likes also we did. Okay, and then here country with the number of likes. All these analysis we have done yesterday. I pick individual platform also, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and for them also I made the plots for likes, hashtags. Okay, then yearly basis likes, all these things, no, whatever be possible, we have plotted the trends. Okay, fine. This is how we did for each and every platform. We are having three platforms: Facebook, Twitter, and the Instagram. For all these platforms now we have done the trend analysis. Okay, then after doing the trend analysis, I okay, we have to do sentiment. We have to check sentiment here. We do have various libraries who can help us in finding the sentiment, because in this data we are available with numerous sentiment. It's not only positive, negative, or neutral. If we do check the sentiment, it comprises of happy and in many other terms present with us in sentiment. Okay, so in case of natural language processing, we have to perform sentiment analysis here as per our goal is. So only two columns are required to perform this task. Okay, that is your text and the sentiment column. That's only. Fine. Rest I haven't considered. Okay, I just considered these two. However, you can perform furthermore analysis by taking them into consideration. But let's take only text and the sentiment. Okay. Now the issue with this right now in this particular data is sentiment is like more than 100, and our data is like 700 to 800 rows are there. Something like we are having a data. Data is also less, but sentiment we are having is too much. How we can perform the analysis? It's multi-classification, we understand, but sentiment can be in a simplified way positive, negative, or neutral. This could be the sentiment: happy, not happy, and any other. What should I do with that? Okay, so as per the suggestion which came to me yesterday, okay, this is my data frame df new. I'll be doing something related to the sentiment, but keep that thing on hold right now. Let's deal with the text initially. Let's deal with this thing, and let's clean the text, because the most important task in NLP is data pre-processing, or I would say it as data cleaning. That is the task. Okay, fine. Data pre-processing or data cleaning. And we did started something yesterday also. The step number one for data cleaning is you have to convert it into lowercase. Convert your text into lowercase. Then remove punctuation marks. Okay. Then remove stop words. Then perform lemmatization or stemming. Then remove your digits, numbers, remove hyperlink. Okay, remove emojis or anything like picture, all these things. No, remove all these things. Okay, and if you get any other pattern, also remove that. I just need only words in a text, and that should be relevant to help me in performing the analysis, sentiment analysis. I just want that. Okay. Rest I don't want. So I need to follow all these steps to clean my data. Okay.
Sir, sorry to disturb you.
Hmm.
Can I ask one question?
Hmm.
Like as you said here, like we have to remove emojis as well,
Hmm.
but emojis also plays an important role
Hmm.
in order to find the correct sentiment, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So if we are going to remove those emojis, then whatever sentiments we are going to get,
Hmm.
so we cannot say that sentiments are exactly correct because nowadays most of the communication is going on through emojis.
Hmm.
So if
Yes.
you remove that, then there is a possibility we may not get correct sentiment.
Okay. Well, emoji or a symbol. Okay, it's a symbol, no, ultimately. Okay, it's a
It's
symbol.
an image, I guess, right?
It's a symbol actually. Emoji, that's what. Whether it's there are many symbols. We can have flag, we can have emoji, smiley, whatever you say. Okay, we do have likes also, we do have dislikes also. Okay, that can also turn up the things like whether you have a positive sentiment or negative sentiment. Okay, here you, if I say, if I say like this, I hate you, I make smiley. What do you think? Is it a positive sentiment?
No.
बस यही खेल है. इसलिए आई एम मच मोर फोकस ऑन वर्ड्स.
And
सामने वाला कुछ भी गेम कर सकता है. हाँ, तो यदि इफ इट मेक्स लाइक ओनली एमोजीज आर देयर. ओके, ओनली इमोजीज आर देयर. ठीक है, अब
yes,
इसका इसका इंटरप्रिटेशन देखिए. आई नीड टू इंटरप्रेट द लैंग्वेज. ठीक है, आई नीड टू इंटरप्रेट लैंग्वेज, आई नीड टू इंटरप्रेट टेक्स्ट, क्योंकि मेरा थीम ही वही है, नेचुरल लैंग्वेज प्रोसेसिंग। आपने बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन पूछा, मेरा थीम यही है, लैंग्वेज इंटरप्रिटेशन। तो लैंग्वेज जो होती है दैट इज मेड अबाउट दिस वर्ड्स, दिस टेक्स्ट। ओके,
हम्म।
हाँ, इमोजीज या
तो हम
सिंबल्स
ये इमेज को
हाँ वी इंसर्ट करते हैं, इमेजेस को इंसर्ट करते हैं, इट्स अ मोड ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन, बिल्कुल सही है आपने बोला। ओके, बिल्कुल सही
हम्म,
बोला। अब आप इससे और क्या मतलब पूछिए। यस।
इस इमोजीज को हम कन्वर्ट भी कर सकते हैं ना सर, लाइक रिलेटेड टू इट्स टेक्स्ट।
ठीक है
हर
ये।
एक इमोजी का एक अपना मीनिंग है ना।
हाँ
एक
बिल्कुल मीनिंग है,
आई
उसका
थिंक वी हैव अ
कोड है,
लाइब्रेरी।
उसका उसका कोड है। मैं आपको ये भी बता दूं, उस ये क्या होता है, यूनिकोड है इनका, यूनिकोड।
हम्म।
ठीक है।
हम्म।
तो मैं ये जो इमोजीज है ना, उनके यूनिकोड के अकॉर्डिंग ही उनको डिटेक्ट करके रिमूव कर रहा हूँ एक्चुअली, दैट्स व्हाट आई एम डूइंग, क्योंकि अगेन आई एम कंसर्न विद एन एनएलपी ओनली। इमोजीज का कोड होता है, और ऐसे यू कैन यू ऑल्सो सी इन योर मोबाइल फोन्स, जब आप देखें तो बहुत सारे इमोजीज हैं। ओके, हर एक का कोई ना कोई यूनिकोड होगा, एंड यू आर
हम्म।
हैविंग दीज फिंगर सिंबल, कहीं थम्स अप है, कहीं फिंगर्स हैं, हैंड है, देर आर मेनी थिंग्स कम्युनिकेशन के आजकल टाइम पर, देर आर मेनी थिंग्स। ओके,
हम्म।
आप बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हो, इसमें कुछ एडवांसमेंट किया जा सकता है, दैट कैन, first let's try to find what unicode it is having, and for that particular unicode can we insert a particular word for it? क्या ऐसा हो सकता है उस यूनिकोड का कोई वर्ड, यदि आपने कन्वर्जन कर रखा हो, इफ देर इज समथिंग इन योर डेटाबेस, कैन यू रिप्लेस इट विद?
हम्म।
यदि ऐसा हो तो ठीक है, फिर मुझे रिमूव करने की आवश्यकता नहीं, अल्टीमेटली मुझे टेक्स्ट पर वर्क करना है। ठीक है।
Yes, yes. I
अब
think there is
आप,
there is one library, sir.
हाँ ओके,
Demoji, I guess. In Demoji, there is a
हाँ
library, so we can, I mean, whatever emojis are there, we can convert them into text.
ओके, फाइन, गुड, चलिए अच्छी बात हुई है। ओके, इमोजी लाइब्रेरी, फाइन, सो वी कैन कन्वर्ट।
Demoji, Demoji.
डिमोजी, ओके, लेट मी राइट डिमोजी, DE, that's what we
Yes.
can write. Okay, there is one comment which came. I don't like you. Stop word removes not word, and the algorithm will detect like, and it will give the positive sentiment. How to deal with that? हाँ, तो ये एक जनरल मैंने सेंटेंस लिखा था, आई डू नॉट, ओके, यू भी हो गया, ओनली लाइक इज देयर। ठीक है, तो लाइक को बिल्कुल सही इन्होंने पुटअप करा कि लाइक आ गया, तो लाइक, लाइक जो है हमारा पॉजिटिव सेंटिमेंट है, उसका उसका जो पोलैरिटी स्कोर है दैट इज पॉजिटिव इन नेचर। सो हाउ टू इंटरप्रेट इन दिस पर्टिकुलर केस, दैट विल बी पॉजिटिव सेंटिमेंट ओनली इफ यू रिमूव द स्टॉप वर्ड। एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट, आई एग्री विद यू, वो पॉजिटिव सेंटिमेंट में आ जाएगा। ठीक है, पॉजिटिव सेंटिमेंट में आ जाएगा, एंड देन क्योंकि रेलेवेंट वर्ड है, बाकी तो वी आर हैविंग द स्टॉप वर्ड्स, वी आर नॉट कंसिडरिंग, तो लाइक विल बी अ पॉजिटिव सेंटिमेंट, उसको हम यही ऐसा पॉजिटिव स्कोर के अकॉर्डिंग ही विल मार्क इट एस 1 करना पड़ेगा। इफ यू रिमूव द स्टॉप वर्ड्स, ये आपको करना पड़ेगा, लाइक विल बी 1 पॉजिटिव। ठीक है, दैट विल बी द थिंग। अब आपको मैंने यहाँ आई डू नॉट लाइक यू, इसमें से कौन कौन से स्टॉप वर्ड्स होंगे? डू इज अ स्टॉप वर्ड, नॉट इज अ स्टॉप वर्ड, आई इज अ स्टॉप वर्ड, यू इज अ स्टॉप वर्ड, ये सारे ही स्टॉप वर्ड्स हैं। इसमें से वी डोंट हैव एनीथिंग लेफ्ट विद दिस राइट नाउ, कुछ भी नहीं बच रहा है यहाँ पे, सारे ही स्टॉप वर्ड्स हैं। एनी ऑफ द वर्ड लेफ्ट? यस, प्लीज से, दैट्स अ चैलेंज। That's the challenge. And if you remove the stop word, it is meant. See, you can keep the stop words. That's not a worry. Don't remove. Only the thing is, it will increase the vocab. It will increase vocab. Okay. ये आपका वर्ड्स का नंबर्स बढ़ा देगा, क्योंकि अल्टीमेटली आई नीड टू कन्वर्ट द लास्ट वर्ड्स आफ्टर क्लीनिंग इनटू वेक्टर्स। I need to have a vector representation of that. So if you keep these words, I do that and all these things, no? तो ये और वेक्टर रिप्रेजेंटेशंस इन वर्ड्स का भी इंक्लूड होगा फिर, तो लेंथ बढ़ जाएगा मेरे पास। एंड ऑब्वियसली ये आई डू एंड स्टॉपवर्ड्स इनका कोई सेंटिमेंट तो होता नहीं। हाँ, आप ओवरऑल यदि इफ यू डू कंसिडर द एंटायर सेंटेंस, तो उसका कंटेक्स्ट में तो ये क्लियर वाली बात आ रही है दैट दैट कि ये नेगेटिव लाइन है, बट बिकॉज यू आर कंसिडरिंग ओनली अ वर्ड लाइक, because of that reason it will be like positive, like is positive। ठीक है, ये एक चैलेंज होगा, बिल्कुल सही है, आई एग्री, चैलेंज होगा। तो दो चैलेंज अभी, टू challenges which came, one is the emoji and one is your, if you are having too many stop words and in that in between you are having a non stop word and the sentence entire means a negative thing, I don't like you, but because of removal of the stop word I'm only left with like, and like will be like, the like word is somehow what positive, so the sentiment will be positive for that. Okay, so either we have to write a proper English don't, so don't will, okay, we have to again check whether it's a stop word, do not, don't. If it is not a stop word then it will remain, then we can have something. If it is not, then challenge. Okay, so two good queries raised. Okay, I will check that how this emojis will be converted and how we can add it into text. We'll see. Okay.
Sir,
Hmm.
one more thing.
Hmm.
Uh, we cannot say we cannot give any guarantee that whatever text we are going to consider,
Hmm.
always it will be in English, right?
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah,
So
obviously mix. Hmm. होता है.
yeah, there is a possibility it may have multilingual data.
Multilingual, yes.
Yeah, so like as we are communicating in English,
Hmm.
sometimes we are using Hindi and English.
हाँ हाँ
So
हाँ.
there is a possibility whatever reviews are there, so it may contain both the languages.
Hmm.
So in that case,
Hmm.
what are we going to do?
See, actually now we do have in these tools, NLTK and all these libraries, we have more corpus. Okay, we have multilingual corpus like English, French, and Russian, Chinese. We do have that corpus of all these languages. I think we are having English also. English also.
Yes,
Fine.
yes.
Hindi, English, all this. So we are having the corpus. So we have to consider those corpus for interpretation. Okay, we have to download this entire corpus. Then we can apply our analysis that how the processing can be done accordingly. Now you are available with the large language models. They are having the ability of all the corpus. Either you can communicate to it in any of the language, Gujarati, Bengali, or whatever you want to talk, वो आपका सब जवाब देगा, because they have been meant for language translation also. Okay, translation also been included there, and text to production वो तो है ही उसका काम है, प्रोड्यूस करना ये तो ट्रांसफॉर्मर्स का काम है ही, ट्रांसलेशन भी वो कर लेते हैं, बिकॉज दे कैन डू दिस टास्क ऑटोमेटिकली, दे आर हैविंग द एंटायर कॉर्पस अवेलेबल इन इट। सो इफ यू राइट समथिंग इन मल्टीलिंगुअल और एनी अदर लैंग्वेज, इट विल एबल टू इंटरप्रेट इट व्हाट्स रिटन। ओके, उसका डेटाबेस, और देखिए रशियन के अपने अलग स्टॉप वर्ड्स होंगे, रशियन लैंग्वेज विल बी हैविंग इट्स ओन स्टॉप वर्ड्स। So if you are having the Russian data, तो Russian के हिसाब से we have to work. Again, the thing is, are your libraries capable enough to interpret that? ये मैंने देखा है, जो भी आपकी जैसे NLTK if you are taking, it can perform Russian analysis also, क्योंकि उसमें है ये Russian corpus मौजूद है उसके अंदर, Chinese also there, French also there, वो सब हैंडल कर लेगा। हाँ, यदि आप संस्कृत की बात करें तो मुझे लग रहा है दैट विल बी एन इशू। Do we have a corpus related to Sanskrit? Do we have the libraries who can handle the task? ये challenge है। Multilingual में, okay, we obviously we do write in multilingual only, English, we do write Hindi words in English, and the algorithm of all the social media tools are so much strong now. You can also write that in Instagram or either in LinkedIn also. There is an option see translation. You can see, and I already told you translation में माहिर है वो. You can just see translation. Any of the language you have written उसको इंग्लिश में कन्वर्ट कर दिया. इंग्लिश इज द सबको वो इंग्लिश में करने की काबिलियत रखता है. English is the accepted language. So whether you have written in Hindi, whether you have written in English, whether you have written in any of the language, वो convert कर देगा English में आपके लिए. तो translation में smart हो गया वो. ठीक है. And started with Google translators and now ये तो कोई कमी नहीं छोड़ी इन्होंने. I think they are like 98 and 99% accurate चल रहे हैं अभी वो. कुछ भी लिख दो आप. You can write anything. वो उसके कंटेक्स्ट समझ के इट विल गिव यू द रिप्लाई. दे देंगे वो कि आप क्या बोल रहे हो. ओके, तो मैंने खुद ने इसको ट्राई करा है. यू कैन ओपन एनी सोशल मीडिया. ठीक है, तो मल्टी लैंग्वेज इज ऑल्सो अ चैलेंज. इमोजी इज अ चैलेंज. एंड योर स्टॉपवर्ड्स रिमूवल इज ऑल्सो अ चैलेंज. Okay, fine. So there are certain challenges here in NLP. Fine. So yeah, I took the text, the basic thing of cleaning the data I'm performing. That means the first is convert into lowercase and then stripping the white spaces from the text. I did that. Okay, so white spaces are removed and everything is converted into lowercase. Then punctuation marks. Okay, so punctuation marks also, these are the punctuation marks. We can remove the punctuation marks also. Fine, that's what I did. Okay, fine. All right. So punctuation marks removed. Very simple coding we are applying here. Okay. So punctuation are also removed. Then stopwords I downloaded for English. That means we are, this is your English. English is saturated language. So it's easy for us to work on English, and the challenges are with other languages. Okay. So these are the stopwords for English. Okay. So most of the words are covered here, which don't have any meaning to be put in the data for analysis. So we splitted our text. That means we created tokens, and any of the token which is not present in a stop word will be returned, and whatever be the stop word, we are not considering them. So here we have removed the stop words from our data. Okay, and one challenge has been raised here, that if you are writing I do not like you, see sentiment also, sentiment is an emotion. Okay, sentiment is emotion only. We are having an emoji. Emoji is emoji and emotion, both are same. Either emoji is showing picture representation of your emotion, and expressing emotion in form of text require words to be written. Okay, so I do not like you. If you remove them, because of like, this word like, you are getting a sentiment score to be positive. That's what you will get. Not that much high, because we are going to consider the compound statement. Okay. However, the words which are around it are removed. So maybe this depends upon, okay, everything depends upon the word, but how likely this word is used with other words. Then only your score will be high. Else the score will be not that much high. Okay, so it will be behave as a positive because of the word, but it will not be like that much positive. So we not have to worry about that. I don't like you, not negatively, like just it's not expressed negatively. That could be uh, our own perspective. I don't like you. Okay, it can be perspective. Okay, fine. So not that much positive, but let it be. Then after the removal of the stop word, this is lemmatization process. You very well know about the lemmatization. I guess you have been working on the text data from long time. We do try to find the root words. Okay, that's what we are doing. Again, the thing is to reduce the number of words with same meaning. That's what we are trying to do. Okay, and this thing happens in every language model. Every library do perform this activity of pre-processing. Everyone do, whether you consider spacey or whatever. Everyone do. It's a need, because every library do take care of the capacity of words to be processed. Okay, there is a capacity of words to be processed. If the two words which are having the same meaning, it will annotate with same. It will annotate them with the same vector or same representation if they are having the same meaning. They don't want to create separate entry for those words, and those words which are not at all meaningful, remove it. That is the reason we are doing. Okay, I got an query that, sir, if we are having that sentence, what that will be positive sentiment. Yeah, that will be positive because of that particular word, but doesn't mean that it is overall complete positive with a high score. No, not a high score. But libraries have to manage their database, their vocab size. That's the reason they are performing the pre-processing. Okay, and lemmatization, stemming. Okay, we are having two types of way to clean the data and find the root word or the stem word. That is by lemmatization and the stemming. Stemming is also of different types. Port stemmer, and then Lancaster, something like that. There are various stemming techniques. We are having lematizer. Lematizer also try to find the root word, but meaningful root word. Okay, so just like now, played and playing, they both are having the same meaning, play. So just convert them, played and playing, into play only. So no two words will be kept separate. Only one word will be there, play. Okay, every language model, every library do this thing. So I use this lematizer here. Okay, and after lemmatization, I haven't to feel a big change. When I checked the output of the previous and when I checked the output here, that was all same. Not a big change here. I think a word, maybe any of the word here will be change or something, but I haven't felt that too. Then I applied the lemmatization again with part of speech verb, same code with POSV, part of speech verb.
Sir, I have a doubt
Hmm.
here.
Hmm.
Before applying lemmatization,
Hmm.
we can see here, right, in 728 line, organized.
Huh.
So after applying
It should
lemmatization,
be
it has
organized.
to, yeah, but that
Huh,
has not
huh.
happened.
That's why, no. That's why, sir, I already seen. That's what I marked now. After lemmatization, there are many words. Enjoying. See, enjoying should be enjoy. Enjoying,
Yes,
enjoyed. So they should come under enjoy. Okay, but
yes.
I haven't seen any change. That's what I already marked this issue. That the output which I get in the previous step and the output here I'm getting, they both are same. That means lemmatization haven't worked.
Okay.
Okay, so then I use POSV with the lemmatizer. I tried another step. Okay, part of speech verb. So now, sir, see, now it converted. Enjoying to enjoy. That means here we have to give that POS, part of speech. So enjoying is converted to enjoy, and there are few more also. I think this is organize. This is organizing. Participating is converted into participate. So now the things work. Still, I am having doubt. See, it worked. It converted some words into its root. It did. Now I can see a change with POSV. Okay. However, after seeing this, I thought, huh, I got the change, so let's proceed. Meanwhile, in above in rest of the code also one at one place I have used Porter stemmer also to find the root word, but the output which I'm getting is not meaningful word. So I made it as a comment. I did a comment for it. Okay, that's what I did. Anyways, here the lemmatization worked, and we can proceed ahead now. Okay, for collaborating, it is collaborate now. For attending, it is attend. Participation, it is participate. Organizing, it is organize. So it converted some of the words into root. Okay, so POSV, that is what you can use. Okay, then I remove the text which are present in the square brackets like this is, see, regular expression is very much important. Okay, so this is how you can give regular expression, substitute anything in the bracket. Okay, just remove the text which are present in the bracket. And if there are any numbers between the words, for example, ABC, 1, 2, 3, ABC, something like that, so remove that also. Okay, if there is a string, then D stands for the digit, then the string, then remove it. Remove the words containing the numbers. Okay.
Yeah, one thing,
Huh.
sir.
Uh-huh.
So there was one word successfully. So
Successfully.
it it
It should be
it, it should
successful.
be success, na?
It should be
But
success or successful, something like that.
yeah,
But according, sir, no, according to the part of speech verb, na, I guess that is not covering in that verb POS. So that's why it haven't converted it. It kept it successfully only. That's the reason.
okay.
And I
And
know na,
I
that's the reason I told that I also have a doubt here. That is what I told. And the reason for saying I use Porter stemmer ahead, that's the reason I use Porter stemmer to find the root word. In that particular case, if you use a Porter stemmer, you will not get successful word also. You will get only the root word. Maybe it's like success. Okay, but it's reducing the meaning. It's like that stemming. So I kept it okay. Don't use it at the moment.
okay, okay. And one more thing, like in movie review system, if I say I don't like this, so it is a like a negative or positive.
In movie review, I don't like this. Obviously, it's a negative review you have given. I don't like this. It's a negative review.
But at the end, like it will like play on like only, right?
That is the final. If you follow this particular step, that because of a like word, and if you are removing the rest of the word, it will tend a bit towards more than zero, a bit towards positive. That it will do. That is why, that is the reason now we are taking, that stars rating.
Yeah.
Okay, stars and rating, all these things. So they are not only collecting the comments, they are taking the likes also. Okay, and they are taking those ratings also. That is the reason. That could be one of the reason.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, and हाँ, this I don't like the movie. Obviously यहाँ पर भी सेम ही था, I don't like you, क्योंकि अब we have removed the stop words in the end. In the analysis we are having only word like. Okay, only word like. So उसमें issue आ जाएगा. Fine, डेफिनेटली इसमें इशू आएगा. तभी ये जो प्रोसेस है पूरा, द एंटायर प्रोसेस, अब हम लैंग्वेज मॉडल्स एलएलएम्स में व्हेन वी केम एलएलएम्स, तो एलएलएम्स में क्या करते हैं, दे टुक द एंटायर टोकन्स जिनकी लेंथ जो होती है, द लेंथ ऑफ द टोकन्स इज मोर, जो उनकी सीक्वेंस लेंथ होती है, सीक्वेंस लेंथ इज मोर. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ आप ले सकते हो 512 या इससे भी ज़्यादा 1024 या इससे भी ज़्यादा 2048. आइदर यू कैन टेक 4096 टोकन्स एज एन इनपुट. अब इसमें आपके स्टॉप वर्ड वो सब आ गए. ओके, एवरीथिंग विल कम, और सबका सबका ये सारे दैट विल बी पार्ट ऑफ द टोकन, और उनका एम्बेडिंग्स होगा. दैट मीन्स उनका वेक्टर रिप्रेजेंटेशन विल बी देयर. एंड फिर आप उसको अटेंशन मैकेनिज्म लगाया गया है वहाँ पर, अटेंशन, दैट विच वर्ड इज इंपॉर्टेंट. अभी आपने अभी डिसाइड क्या करा आपने, व्हाट यू हैव डिसाइडेड फ्रॉम योर साइड, कोई अटेंशन नहीं, नो प्रेफरेंस गिवन टू, आपने कहा दैट दिस इज अ स्टॉप वर्ड एंड दिस इज नॉट ऑफ द यूज, रिमूव इट. ये कर दिया आपने, ठीक है. वहां पर इफ यू से आई डोंट लाइक यू, तो आई डू नॉट लाइक यू, दिस इज योर सेंटेंस. तो इसका अटेंशन मैकेनिज्म में जाएगा ये, इसका ये इंटरप्रिटेशन होगा. ओके, आई डू नॉट लाइक यू, आई डू नॉट लाइक यू, ऐसी मैट्रिक्स बनेगी इसकी. एंड देन आप जो कह रहे हो ना रिकमेंडेशन सिस्टम, तो रिकमेंडेशन सिस्टम में कोसाइन सिमिलैरिटी लगती है. कोसाइन सिमिलैरिटी में वेक्टर्स का डॉट प्रोडक्ट होता है. तो हियर आई का every word will be converted into vector and there will be vector dot product will be there. Okay, so those values will be present here. एंड देन फिर इसका स्केलिंग होगा, फिर शॉर्ट मैक्स एक्टिवेशन फंक्शन होगा. एंड देन क्योंकि क्यू के वी होता है, तीन चीजें होती हैं, फिर वी से वापस मल्टीप्लाई होकर यू आर गेटिंग द फाइनल अटेंशन स्कोर. फिर आपको मिलेगा कौन सा वर्ड इंपॉर्टेंट था, विच वी हैव टू फोकस अपॉन. यहां कुछ करा ही नहीं अपने, इट्स वी आर जस्ट प्लेइंग अ फेयर गेम, वेरी सिंपल गेम वी आर प्लेइंग हियर. और इसी चक्कर में क्या होता है कि when we use machine learning models, traditional model, this accuracy we are getting here high, but when we use the same technique in LLMs तो accuracy low आती है. वो reason ये है कि वो सब कुछ देखता है. Okay, and this is how it has been built strong, but यहाँ इतना कुछ mechanism लगा ही नहीं है. और ये जो आपको मैं बता रहा हूँ, वट एवर आई एम टेलिंग यू, ये दिस काइंड ऑफ प्रोसेस लाइक फॉर सेंटिमेंट एनालिसिस डिटेक्शन, ये वो, ओके, ये ट्रेडिशनल एल्गोरिथम्स में इतना कुछ था ही नहीं. ये तो एलएलएम्स के पहले से ही चला आ रहा है, एलएलएम्स प्रायर टू इट. ओके, बिफोर वी आर हैविंग जस्ट एनएलपी, एन एनएलपी पर जो रिसर्च होता था वो मल्टीलिंगुअल देखते थे, बस मल्टीलिंगुअल. Okay, now English is saturated. Take any other language, build a corpus for it, and perform the processing analysis. NLP इतना ही तक था सीमित. जब से LLM आया है, from when the LLM came, after that ये पूरा खेल हो गया. फिर the entire game change, पूरा सिनेरियो चेंज हो गया. फिर तो अब आपने तो ये छोड़ ही दिया कि एनएलपी में वो कॉर्पस वॉर्पस और उसके ऊपर रिसर्च, ये तो खत्म ही हो गया. एंड आफ्टर एलएलएम एंड. क्यों? क्योंकि भाई उसने मैकेनिज्म ही ऐसा डाल दिया यार, अब तुम क्या कर लोगे. उसने पूरा कॉर्पोरस ही ठूस दिया इसके अंदर. ये लो, ऑल लैंग्वेजेस सबमिटेड टू एलएलएम. पूरी अनसुपरवाइज लर्निंग कर ली इसकी, पहले सब कुछ दे दिया, बाद में फाइन ट्यूनिंग कर दी. क्या कर लोगे आप. ओके, वो तो अपना अटेंशन लगा लेगा. यहाँ अभी वी आर नॉट अप्लाइंग एनी अटेंशन. हमें तो स्टॉप वर्ड को ये बोला गया यू हैव टू रिमूव इट, तो रिमूव इट कर रहे हैं. लेमटाइज करना है, कर रहे हैं. अच्छा, अब देखिए, अभी मैं बर्ट पढ़ा रहा था इन वन ऑफ माय जनरेटिव आई क्लास. बर्ट में बट में जैसे ये सेंटेंस है, आई डू नॉट लाइक यू, वो टोकन तो बनते ही हैं सबके, वी डू मेक द टोकन्स, and their word peace tokens are made, word peace tokens are made. That means if any of the word is bigger, it will divide it into pieces, उसको piece में कर देता है वो, और छोटा कर देता है उसको. That means for a particular word we can have two tokens, they are called as word peace tokens. और फिर उनकी एम्बेडिंग करता है वो, वर्ड एम्बेडिंग्स, दैट मीन्स वेक्टर रिप्रेजेंटेशन, एंड देन फिर वो पूरा अटेंशन मैकेनिज्म अप्लाई होता है उसके ऊपर. तो एलएलएम्स का तो बहुत बड़ा खेल है. वी आर जस्ट प्लेइंग अ स्मॉल गेम हियर, नथिंग.
अटेंशन मैकेनिज्म कवर करने वाले हैं सर अपन कभी?
सर अटेंशन मैकेनिज्म इज नॉट, अभी ऐसा कोई प्रोजेक्ट नहीं है. हालांकि वी डू हैव वन एलएलएम प्रोजेक्ट एट द लास्ट, वहां पर सर आई विल टॉक. आई नीड टू फाइन ट्यून लामा, सो देयर आई विल टॉक. ओके.
Okay.
So,
Sir, let's say if anybody wants to do a research on, let's say, on sentiment analysis, okay, if you want to choose a topic like sentiment analysis, so what will be your suggestions? Like, as you said that these all NLTK and all these are became
saturated.
traditional, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So if they want to do a research on, I mean, a topic as sentiment analysis,
हाँ.
so what area we should focus? Okay, the areas which is not explored more,
हाँ.
and
सर हाँ हाँ.
like what should be our approach?
Okay, sir, fine. So, my opinion here is you can pick sentiment analysis, no worry, but you have to focus upon current architecture or algorithm used in language model, large language model, or architecture, previous architecture. Like for example, right now I am also exploring LSTM. Okay, I am working on hate and offensive speech detection, hate speech in social media. That is outdated. This topic is outdated. Sentiment is also outdated. Okay, sentiment analysis is outdated. Sarcasm detection outdated. Text classification outdated. These are all outdated. But what is coming new is the architectures. So, if you can explore the architecture, if you can bring a change in the architecture, you can use your topic as a sentiment to get the results over these architectures, new architecture. So, focus upon building new architecture, put a change in the existing architecture, and then perform
Which
sentiment analysis over that. That will be the research. Okay, just by
okay,
taking sentiment analysis or nothing will work, sir. Please. That game is over now. ये सब खत्म हो चुका है. Everything is over. Sentiment, sentiment, ये सब खत्म, over. Okay, you have to focus
like
upon the architecture.
yeah, like as you said, LSTM is there,
Hmm.
BiLSTM is
Hmm.
there.
Hmm. Hmm.
So if you want to choose any specific area
Hmm.
like medical or healthcare industry,
Hmm.
so can we do something over there?
So, for example, if you want to take a healthcare area, healthcare, are you available with the text data of any healthcare related something? Are you talking about images or are you talking about text? That's a question. What kind of data you are targeting, image or text?
Text.
Okay, if you're talking about the text, so you have to select the data related to healthcare. For example, mental health. We are available with many data sets over Kaggle related to the mental health. Okay, you can
Okay.
pick up this mental health data. But doing sentiment analysis or mental health data is not at all part of the research. You can use traditional machine learning, you can use LSTM, you can use BiLSTM, you can use BERT, you can use language models also, large language models also. That's all you can work upon. Okay, and you can make make a research paper which can show a comparative analysis about the scores of all these algorithms used. That's what you can do. But still, the research will only be a new if you have given some inputs into it. That means again, I will talk about architectural changes. Okay, that
Mhm.
is, and how architecture changes, or did you done any change in the existing model or its architecture to reduce its computational complexity, its processing
Okay.
time? So reducing computational complexity, processing time is research. This is what you can do. Because just recently I took one live project session on YOLO 11. Okay, YOLO, object detection algorithm 11. There also, okay, you have to focus upon evaluation criteria. What is the evaluation criteria? My evaluation criteria is accuracy. Here in YOLO 11, object detection, I am having MAP, mean average precision. So the comparison is made between MAP for previous algorithm and the new algorithm. So can you do this thing? It will not like sentiment analysis. Now it will be over now. You can use sentiment analysis data to publish the result, but the core work is architectural changes. Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Fine. Any other comment? Okay, so that's a good conversation. And patient report summary, but we can try. Yes. So that's a good conversation, and I think that will bring up an idea for other also what you can do. Okay, so here I removed the square brackets and words with the numbers. That's what I did. So I'm not getting it. I'm not having anything words and the square brackets. My data is clean now. Separately, also I considered a code to remove the digits. Okay, like 0 to 9, something like that. Okay, any of the digit which is coming with the text, now just remove it. Though I don't have anything here in my data, but I'm using this code for you to keep it as a reference in your rest of the projects. Okay, so digits not being part of it. Here is the code for emoji, what the query came. Emoji. So as I told that I do have the unicode for the emoji. For example, this is U0001F600 up to F64F. So these are the unicodes. So they are present in regular expression. We can use it as a compile. So flags emoji, transport and map symbols, symbols in the pictographs, emotions. I am having some of the unicodes for the emoji. There are other unicodes also. Okay, so my here in the code, na, it will be interpreted on the basis of Unicode only. And you can see there is one emoji here. Here. Okay, this is an emoji present in my text. Okay, and what text I'm only left here is finish, amaze, workout. What kind of sentiment it is giving? I am not having the rest of the words present here. I'm just having the words which are relevant, which are not been a part of stop word. There are many internal issues. Frequently used words, not frequently used words, which word should be given more attention. No, यहाँ तो कुछ है ही नहीं. In this projects, regular projects, there is nothing. Just you are doing a fair pre-processing of the data. अभी मेरा प्लान है, नेक्स्ट प्लान मैं 10 प्रोजेक्ट्स का करूंगा. ऐसा प्लान है ओनली हेल्थ केयर पर, 10 प्रोजेक्ट्स रिलेटेड टू द हेल्थ केयर ओनली. ऐसा प्लान है जिसमें इमेजेस वाला मैं आई एम गोइंग टू पिक अप द डेटा मोर. दैट्स व्हाट माय प्लान इज. ओनली 10 प्रोजेक्ट्स ऑन हेल्थ केयर वेयर आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लोर कंप्यूटर विजन. फिर प्लान एलएलएम्स को लेकर भी है, बट उसके लिए द यू शुड बी हैविंग द नॉलेज अबाउट एलएलएम्स. बहुत डीप है वो, जो सब ऊपर से जाएगा. Okay, so I'm having one emoji. So, okay, by using this particular code, I can now you can see it's removed. I've removed the emoji from here. अच्छा, LLMs क्यों कर लेते हैं सारे काम भाई? LLMs में आपने ठूस दिया ना पूरा. Why LLMs do the task? Because the kind of training LLM model did. These models are not at all stand in anywhere in front of. In LLMs, you LLMs are the language models which are trained on huge amount of data, huge amount of data. Whatever you got from internet, just feed into LLM. Just feed it, unstructured or whatever. Just feed. And then, because now it is having a huge database, now you can perform fine tuning so that you just make it how it should produce an answer. That is fine tuning. That's what LLM do. Okay, right now we are not doing any kind of such stuff here in this project. Okay, remove the emoji. And if there is any kind of substring like this, small to this characters or something like that, now I have some ready code available with me. I've applied. No changes been here, but still I just used from my side. Okay. Any kind of hyperlink, if it is available in your code, HTTP, HTTPS, and any www and percentage and all these things. Na? See, I also don't remember this pattern because we can't remember the pattern. These are the huge patterns. Okay, anyways, I'm available with the code from long time. So all these are present with me. Still, the people do. Okay, still the people perform sentiment analysis using traditional algorithm, using LSTM, using by LSTM, using BERT, and they do perform that. Okay, in their projects. So I am having a collection. At least you should learn this first and then go ahead. Okay, so URL remove from here. I don't have any URL present. And here's the code which I use port stemmer, which I made comment. The reason for making comment is port stemmer can reduce these also in a नॉन मीनिंगफुल वर्ड. देन आई थॉट दैट ये तो लफड़ा हो जाएगा, नॉन मीनिंगफुल में कर दूंगा तो ठीक है. तो करा नहीं, फिर मैंने हो गया था वो, ये कोड आई ऑलरेडी रन एंड इट इज कन्वर्टेड टू. तो मैंने उसको इग्नोर करा, उसको फिर कमेंट कर दिया. Okay, and this is my cleaned text. Now you can see that I can feel that the text is clean. Enjoy a beautiful day, park. This is not a overall sentence is not meaningful. Okay, overall sentence is not meaningful. Fine, we are having just selective words which will help us in model development. That's it. Okay, then I have used sentiment analyzer, one library. You can use text block, you can use Vader. Okay, I use the sentiment analyzer. Okay, and here I gave the text and I calculated the polarity score from sentiment analyzer. Okay, and see here. Enjoy beautiful day, park, positive 0.7964, because the kind of words which are present in the sentence. Okay, we are taking compound now. Okay, so the kind of words enjoy, beautiful, positive. Traffic, terrible morning. So it relates. Traffic, terrible, terrible, negative. Okay, traffic, obviously. Terrible. Traffic, terrible. Okay, negative. Minus 0.4767. Finish amaze workout. Positive 0.54. Amaze workout. Okay. Try new recipe dinner tonight. Neutral. Nothing. There is no word present here which will give it to positive or negative. Excite. Positive. Okay. Excite. Positive. Fine. Though these are the previous sentiments. Now remember. These are the previous sentiment available with me. This is the new sentiment which I got by applying SIA, sentiment analysis. This is the new sentiment. I think I should have to drop them. इसको मुझे ड्रॉप कर देना चाहिए था सेंटिमेंट को पहले ही, क्योंकि सिया लगा रहा था तो आई ड्रॉप करना ही था इसे. ठीक है, आई शुड हैव ओनली फॉर. चलो ठीक है, अब रह गया तो रह गया, मैं अपडेट कर दूंगा कोड को. ये पुराने वाले हैं. यू कैन सी यार हैप्पी हैप्पी, इसका जरूरत नहीं था. These are the new sentiment which are calculated for the words. ठीक है, देखो इतना तो उसने क्लियर कर दिया, यहां तक तो ठीक है. अब ये कोलैबोरेट साइंस प्रोजेक्ट रिसीव रिकॉग्नाइजेशन, पॉजिटिव सेंटीमेंट. अटेंड सरप्राइज बर्थडे पार्टी ऑर्गेनाइज बाय फ्रेंड, पॉजिटिव सेंटीमेंट, एंड सो ऑन. Because of the words, it is being positive. तो कंपाउंड स्टेटमेंट यू आर कंसिडरिंग, तो उसके चक्कर में ये वर्ड टू वर्ड और उनका कॉम्बिनेशन से ही सेंटिमेंट डिसाइड करता है, एंड एवरी वर्ड डू हैव देयर some value. Okay, so then what I used is here sentiment category is equal to sentiment apply if the value of x is greater than 0 then positive, if it is less than 0 then it is negative sentiment, else it is a neutral sentiment. तो मैंने ये सेंटिमेंट कैटेगरी बना दिया अपनी तरफ से, एंड देन इसका वैल्यू काउंट्स करते हुए आई थिंक हाँ देखिए रुकिए, इसका वैल्यू काउंट्स करा, ओके, विच आई क्रिएटेड फ्रॉम माई साइड। और ऐसा बात नहीं, देखिए हैप्पी पॉजिटिव, हैप्पी पॉजिटिव, हैप्पी, तो this CR library is also creating the same set of sentiment which is already existing in my data, but it is not been in a form of positive, negative, neutral. It is having so many kinds of sentiments, लेकिन वो मीनिंग वही आ रहा है, हैप्पी मीन्स पॉजिटिव ना, तो दे दिया उसने। ओके, and after conversion I found that there is unbalancing in the data is unbalanced, ये टारगेट मेरा अनबैलेंस हो गया, पॉजिटिव 443, नेगेटिव 191, न्यूट्रल 76। ओके, एनीवेज देखते हैं, this is my count plot, this is the pie plot for sentiment category, and then I made a histoplot for sentiment, sentiment यानी कि वो डेसिमल वैल्यूज है ना, दी डेसिमल वैल्यूज, ये I made histoplot, डिस्टप्लॉट, बॉक्स प्लॉट फॉर इट, कोई ज़रूरी नहीं है आप इग्नोर करो उसे, नॉट मैंडेटरी, यू कैन इग्नोर इट, इट्स नॉट मैंडेटरी, आई जस्ट ओनली टुक टेक्स्ट एंड द सेंटिमेंट कैटेगरी, बस ये है अब मेरा खास। सो दिस आई एम हैविंग अ क्लीन्ड टेक्स्ट and this is my sentiment category, positive, negative, neutral, positive, negative, neutral, and then I prepared a dictionary, I made a dictionary where negative -1, neutral 0, positive 1, this is what I did। ओके, मैपिंग कराया मैंने, डिक्शनरी बनाया, देन आई मैप, ठीक है, तो वो न्यूमेरिक्स में कन्वर्ट हो गया, -101, ठीक है, एंड देन व्हाट आई कैन डू नेक्स्ट ईयर इज, मुझे लग रहा है मैं एक चीज़ छूट गया, वर्ड क्लाउड, आई फॉरगॉट द वर्ड क्लाउड। ओके, तो कोई इशू नहीं है, लेट्स सी हम वर्ड क्लाउड बना, वी कैन मेक अ वर्ड क्लाउड, ऑल राइट, सो आई थिंक कहीं वो रह गया वर्ड क्लाउड, लेट मी शो द वर्ड क्लाउड ऑल्सो, यहाँ पर, हाँ हेयर, ये रहा। Okay, so let me pick up this code, Control C, and let me paste it here, Control V. So df text, df text, okay, and I can make a word cloud of it. Background white, generate text data, create a word cloud. Let us do. Here is the word cloud. Joy, day, life, new, friend, these are the words, dance, moment, these are the words which came a lot. So word cloud is the based upon frequency of occurrence of a word, the word which has been occurred a lot, whose frequency is more, that will be in a huge font, rest we will be having small font. Okay, so word cloud, we can make word cloud for positive, negative, neutral also, separate. Okay, if you want to check that, we can do. Okay, let me pick up this code, Control C. One I can put from my side, Control V, and here I can say if text, if a text, is it text or is it label? No, it will be a label. Sentiment category, Control C. So if sentiment category of the data frame is equal to 1, just pick up text from there, and that will be positive positive text data. So positive text data. Okay, here also change positive text data. Okay, positive. Fine. And I think I need not have to save the figure. I'm ignoring this part. Okay, else no positive text data to generate a word cloud. So only for positive sentiment we are generating. Okay, from this code. Let me run it. Only positive words. Friend, new, joy, embrace, laughter, challenge. So if you are doing a research, so these word cloud will help you. At least ये basic processing तो we have to do. Okay, ये हम कर सकते हैं and that will help. ये आपको अपने रिसर्च पेपर में वर्ड क्लाउड ऐड कर सकते हो आप. So I made it for positive sentiment category. You can make it for 0. You can make it for -1 also. So two more word cloud will be added here. Okay, fine. Then I perform train test split. Okay, and then I use okay. Then I use TF-IDF vectorizer. I need to vectorize each and every word. ये तो करना ही पड़ेगा ना. Vectorize करना पड़ेगा ना. Then only my model will do the analysis of it. क्योंकि in model we don't have any model नहीं समझता. Model only number समझता है. Only the numerics. और ये भी what happened in my today's class also of generative AI. When we were working on the BERT and when we produced the output of the BERT, there were so many numerical values. तो आप क्या इंग्लिश में लिखोगे, क्या हिंदी में लिखोगे, इन वॉट एनी अदर लैंग्वेज यू आर गोइंग टू राइट, वो तो पूरा नंबर गेम प्ले करता है. So TF-IDF vectorizer is term frequency inverse document frequency. Either we can use count vectorizer, either we can use TF-IDF vectorizer. We can use either of them. So term frequency inverse document frequency means how many times a word is occurring in a document and in all the documents. So that is how we calculate TF-IDF. Okay, just to make the vector representation of a word. I use random oversampling because we are having unbalanced data. So I need to oversample, which are the minority class. Okay, so I perform the vectorization of xtrain and the xtest, and then I gave this train features to oversample along with y to oversample, and then so that now the size will be same. डुप्लीकेट क्रिएट करेगा और क्या करेगा, और क्या ऑप्शन है मेरे पास, डुप्लीकेट्स ही होंगे क्रिएट. ठीक है, करने दो, एटलीस्ट बैलेंस तो कर दूं. एंड देन आई यूज द बेसिक मशीन लर्निंग एल्गोरिथम्स. उसमें अब कुछ है नहीं. लॉजिस्टिक रिग्रेशन 70% एक्यूरेसी, 71. देन लेकिन ये फेल हो गया, ये यहाँ पर जीरो को इंटरप्रेट नहीं कर पाया. देन डिसीजन ट्री 74% accuracy, it interpreted 0. Okay, 74% accuracy, decision tree. Then support vector classifier 78% accuracy. Okay, it also interpret well all the classes, 78%. And then I used multinomial naive, which is specially for text classification. Multinomial is for text classification. Okay, it gave the score of just like score accuracy of 74%. Okay, it also failed in interpreting 0. Okay, and then random forest 67% accuracy, more or less. Though it interpreted class 0, but score is less. Okay, so these are the algorithms I used. And this is the comparative analysis, comparative plot. Logistics 71, decision 74, support vector 78, highest. Multinomial 74, random forest 67. This one is highest, 78, support vector. We can perform fine tuning like, okay, hyperparameter tuning. That's what we can do. We can check whether the accuracy will be improved or not. Okay, that's what we can do. Okay, then the next comes your deep learning algorithms. So I will show the deep learning algorithms also here. I will try to incorporate LSTM, CNN here, just a hybrid model I can incorporate and show the results with that also. That I will do. Okay, we study for that. Okay, in the next class, let me stop presenting. Let me stop